they are some of the most elusive objects in the galaxy. Their unique appearance drives many explorers to travel thousands of light years to see them with their own eyes. Their history is shrouded in mysteries. Glowing green giants. But what exactly are they? Why are they so scarce? And what causes their magnificent glow? Most glowing green giants, or GGGs, are first and foremost gas giants. Huge gas balls, mostly consisting of thick shells of hydrogen and helium, around a solid core out of exotic, superdense ices or rock. Inside the thin outermost layer, where atmospheric pressure and temperatures are low enough to allow for other elements than hydrogen and helium to form molecules, other gases, such as methane, ammonia, or water vapor, can be found. At the very top of this layer, in a thin shell only about 50 kilometers thick, those compounds form the mesmerizing clouds that we can see from orbit. The cloud layers of GGGs contain more water and much more carbon and oxygen than those of most other gas giants, enabling the formation of carbon dioxide in its vast water clouds. There, microorganisms called radioplankton take the water and carbon dioxide and transform it into oxygen and carbohydrates like glucose, using sunlight as an energy source. It is trillions upon trillions of these photosynthetic autotrophs floating in the upper atmosphere that make GGGs green. They may be the backbone of a much more complex ecosystem, including various species, though it has been impossible to detect them so far. Since their first discovery, explorers have found Class 1, 2, 3, and Class 4 gas giants that are GGGs. In addition, several water giants with the same glow have been observed. All of them with the same rare confluence of right atmospheric pressure, temperature, and the necessary elements to nourish tiny specks of life. Whether it developed right inside the stormy clouds of these giants or came from elsewhere, we will never know. We can only wonder and admire the green splendor they create. Until now, only about 40 glowing green giants have been discovered, making them some of the scarcest objects in the galaxy. They carry illustrious names like Viridi Aqua, Neon Beacon, or Monet's Gift. For an explorer, there is no greater find. Many deem it the holy grail of their explorer careers and look at GGGs with a mixture of hope and jealousy. It is only fitting that the color green stands for both. Maybe we see in them a resemblance of the otherworldly horrors we once associated with space, or their scarcity alone puzzles us more than usual. But there always is an element of bewilderment when we come across one of those planets. Their eerie glow immediately stirs our imagination and lets us dream. Since they were first discovered, explorers have tried to find more glowing green giants and have found only a few dozen of them scattered all over the galaxy. In 3307 alone, 8 new findings have been reported. Researchers collect them, trying to find shared characteristics of those planets beyond the typical atmospheric composition, but so far couldn't find any. It seems glowing green giants are as different as they are scarce. As is common for giant planets, most glowing green giants have moons, providing great vantage points. Planetary rings, both rocky and icy, are also often found. Around 2/3 of all GGGs have at least one ring. In addition to the green, some have vast pink clouds, making them even more spectacular and mysterious. Another feature commonly found are storms like this one, that are as big as planets. Others appear almost entirely green, suggesting even better conditions for life in their upper atmosphere. But one glowing green giant stands out from all the others. It is not its appearance that sets it apart, yet it is truly unique and maybe the most enigmatic of them all. It's the first one that was ever discovered, and the only one whose location is unknown. For years, explorers set out to find it, to no avail, only adding to the mystery of the glowing green giants. Found on May 23rd in 3301 by Commander Kelly Eldridge, it has been lost ever since. There were no ship logs back then, and she didn't write down the system it was located in. She had only a picture of the gas giant, which was later dubbed Super Moose's Lost Planet. It always was rumored to be somewhere near the Perseus Cracks. Apart from that, no clue to its whereabouts exists. Like the other glowing green giants after it, it may be shrouded in mystery forever. This is GNN Breaking News. The first glowing green gas giant ever to be reported has been found again. Commander Orange, member of the Eldritch Gate expedition, a joint effort of several explorer organizations to find the elusive planet, rediscovered it in the Shaolei sector yesterday. The legendary gas giant, also dubbed Super Moose's Lost Planet, had originally been discovered by Commander Kelly Eldridge on May 23rd in 3301, but was lost thereafter. Its location a mystery ever since. Now, 7 years after, celebrations ensue in Shaolei. On August 16th, 3308, Kelly Eldridge's green gas giant, the first one ever reported, was rediscovered in Shaolai DL-PD5-274. Commander Orange lifted the mystery of the first GGG to universal acclaim and astonishment from the explorer community and beyond. By a mixture of smart deduction, teamwork, and just a small portion of luck, the Eldridge Gate expedition achieved the goal of their voyage up the Perseus Arm. The quest to hunt down the first GGG was a bold one, and success anything but guaranteed. But with the help of a few clues from Kelly's original logbook, and the fact that some star systems she flew through were identified by Commanders Sigma Explorer, Kriya Phantom, Mooing, and Matt G with the IGAU, they were able to narrow down their search area considerably. Commander Orange, by analyzing the only image Kelly had taken of the giant, spotted formations of bright stars in the background and a dust cloud faintly visible in the top left corner. He tried to replicate the view during his search and was eventually rewarded when he found the same star formations. Carefully jumping ahead in the immediate region, he finally came across Shaolai DL-PD5-274. Opening the system map, only one planet showed up. The long-lost green gas giant Kelly had discovered 7 years ago. It was a triumph not only for Commander Orange himself, but for the Eldridge Gate expedition and the many organizations associated with it. The Independent Explorers Association, the Intergalactic Astronomical Union, Canon, and the Azura Initiative, to name just a few. After weeks of scouring the Perseus Arm, collecting clues and traveling tens of thousands of light years, their toil had finally paid off. What is the significance of one planet in a galaxy of trillions? What does its rediscovery mean in the end? As with most things, there's probably more than meets the eye here. A nice new planet to visit and admire, of course. A great discovery, undoubtedly. A great story? Hell yeah. But it is also a testament to what we can achieve if we put our petty differences aside and work together to do something greater than anything greed, hate, and the whole plethora of our human limitations would ever let us. And that might be the biggest success of this mission, reminding us once more of our collective potential as a species, and that united we can hope and find even in darkness. Commander Kelly Eldridge's glowing green gas giant, lost in 3301, rediscovered by Commander Orange in 3308, is the spinning, stormy, and glorious proof of that.